killer track. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? It has been a while. My apologies. I got sick, and then I got extremely busy after I was sick because I got COVID, and that was real fun. That's why I hadn't been live streaming or uploading that much or doing much of anything, is because I have been fighting COVID. So, yeah, that was very entertaining. So I hope everyone's doing great tonight, at least. Hopefully my mic isn't too loud for you guys. Let me know in the comments if I am. I got a little bit of food with me tonight because we're going to be doing some live reacting during my dinner time. Because I saw a couple of videos that popped up on my feed, and I wanted to give my thoughts and my opinions on it. I'm trying out a live streaming at 720p at 60 frames a second to see if that's nicer on my oh yeah, Stuttering Craig and DSP. Oh yeah, I should have called it Late Night with Drama. Damn. You know what? I'm going to steal that from you. That's going to be the new show from now on, is Late Night with Drama. Appreciate it, RJ. Yeah, there's a couple people I'm going to go over, and now I think about it, I might go over the DSP stuff. Let me see. Let me go ahead and punch it in then while I am at it. Because there's quite a bit I want to talk about tonight then. DSP, no, not May 1st burst. Let's see. Let's not do that one. That's not how you spell his name. Drama. Okay, yeah, there we go. Well, I'm just making sure I am punching it in correctly. Let's see. Oh, that looks very. I don't know if I'm going to do the full hours. Man, that is holy Jesus, Batman. Oh, let's see. I think I'm going to reserve that for a later date because that is 4 hours, and I don't know if I could do 4 hours like that. At least not for tonight. Probably in another stream I'll do that because, ooh, 4 hours. Jesus Christ. Let's see, your May 1st burst impression. I did it once before, but it's not the correct camera angle, but I might as well. Oh, the camera's on. Oh, the camera's been on the whole time, huh? I didn't even know. Hello. This is not the typical camera angle either, and oh good, the coloring lights at least was coming through. I wasn't sure because I have a very bright light going on. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and get to the main event, which will be going over both the Dr. Disrespect response, and this one's by August the Duck. This was a really crazy one. And Ali Coco, who was a YouTuber that I used to watch, and honestly, I kind of regret watching him now because he sucks now, because he used to not suck. He used to be one of my favorite YouTube shorts when I wanted to get like a quick synopsis of a YouTube drama or whatever. I would go to him because he would pretty much lay it out to me pretty well. Like, he would give me like the general knowledge of what I needed to know of the situation, which was nice. But now he is to put it lightly, he has decided he's going to threaten a lawsuit against a minor. We are not sure of the age. I've heard that she may be 15. I've heard that she may be 16. I am unsure of it. but we are going to go over the videos, starting with this one. This one's about a 20-minute long video, and I wanted to go over this real quick because I wanted to give my thoughts as someone who was a fan of his, of Ali Coco, or Coca, excuse me. I was a big fan of him. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and start the video. Or not. I mean, that is a very much so a choice. I don't need it.
Today we're going to be checking out a content creator that is in a little bit of drama. She is actually a larger content creator than this channel. However, I still feel like I need to speak on this topic. Her channel is called Coco Crazy. She decided to critique a grown man. This is a 15 or 16-year-old girl who decided to critique a grown man. And I bring up the fact that he is a grown man because instead of him responding by saying, hey, I don't agree with your video, I think these points are invalid, he decided to do the other thing where he attacked her.
This video is going to be addressing a very serious...
So that's a pretty heavy layout right from the start. Like that's pretty heavy. And then before we continue any further, if you would like to join my Discord, where I do actually react to the drama stuff, which is on Epic or Trash, join my Discord server using the Patreon link below, or tip me on Streamlabs, and you may just find yourself on the next episode, or maybe you might find yourself on a live stream with me. Who knows? But I just go ahead and get my shameless plugs out of the way. Also, buy my merch if you want to support my channel. Every little bit counts. And just because even if you can only give $1, it doesn't matter. $1's $1, and I appreciate it no matter what. Even if you just give 1 penny, that still means a lot to me. So don't think that you need to give me like $5,000 or some crazy amount like some YouTubers are like, DSP. But anyhow, let's go ahead and continue on with the video.
Situation I'm in. I'm currently being harassed and threatened by the YouTuber Ali Coca. He has threatened me in my own comment section, as well as threatened to sue me over a video I made on him.
Right away, we're not going to sit here and assume that it's okay to sue somebody over critique and criticism, because it's not. From what I've seen in this video, Coco used content that would fall under the Fair Act use. She did not slander or libel this person, nor did she defame him. She simply stated her opinion. And in my opinion, this grown man looks like he tries to sell alcohol to underage girls while quoting them lyrics from Disturbed songs. Oh, chunky Fred Durst wannabe. Fuck Limp Bizkit, we got Busted Biscuit over here.
And that
Busted Biscuit. That's hysterical. Oh, I love that. I love that. Busted Biscuit.
Underage girls.
Double check to make sure the audio is good. I double check it from time to time. Oh god, that's hysterical. Busted Biscuit. Busted Biscuit. That's awesome. That should be a parody band of Limp Bizkit right there. Someone needs to make that happen. If any one of you audience members or a musician, you happen to be watching, you need to make that happen. You need to DM me on Instagram or Discord, and let's make that happen. Busted Biscuit. Let's make that happen. Anyhow, let's continue.
I did 3 things. Firstly, I said he's rude to his audience. Second, I disagreed with a video calling him a pedophile, saying that statement was false and should not be used. And third, I said he's very disrespectful towards women.
Again, like she was like making sounds and noises to act like pretend like she was into it, right? Like she was like cradling the balls, rubbing the shaft.
My brother in Christ, let me tell you now, if
oh my god. Okay. Okay, what the fuck? What in the actual fuck? Why? Why? Just why? Why are you describing that? I don't understand why you would on a video or a live stream are you describing your love life like that? Why? Just why? I don't understand. to a potential audience of minors, because knowing the guy's chat, I've read the guy's chat, there's plenty of minors in there. It's like I know there's minors that watch my show, there's minors in my Discord server, and that's why I'm selective about the jokes that I make. But it's just, why are you describing that? Well, you're supposed to be a channel that's all about calling out drama and calling out stupid people for the stupid things they do and putting them in their place, or you describing the thing that gets people mocked and ridiculed. Why? What logic is there in that? Could someone in the chat, can someone explain to me that logic? I would love to understand that logic. Please help me understand that. Just why? All I can say is why, and I've probably said that at least 20 times now. Unbelievable. And that's a great face I paused on there. But anyhow, let's continue.
Have to pay a woman to give you a happy ending, you're doing it wrong. Really, all you have to do is create a FetLife account, learn some basic introductions to BDSM, and learn how to treat women like fucking people. In my opinion, this guy is pleasure driven, not purpose driven. That's why there's lust in the heart, and he had to go pay somebody for a happy ending. In my opinion, you can see all of his insecurities because he chose to address the message or the critique from the 16-year-old girl as opposed to the guy that called him a PD, you know what.
So yeah, because I told him he's rude to his audience and...
So I am aware of the context of that, which is that there was another creator, I forget the name of, and I think he brings it up in a minute. And Coco Crazy did a video on that. Oh God, I'm scared. Sometimes I like describing erotic love of butter. That's about it. So here's the thing. As far as and to get to that real quick, the guy, not Coco, but another guy, like Sonic V2, I think is the name of it, the other channel, called him a pedophile because of the information about Taiwan, because to spoil it, he did a live stream on a second channel where he talked about getting a happy ending from a massage therapist. Because in Taiwan, that is a very common thing. Prostitution through massage therapy is a very common thing, just like it is in the U.S., depending on where you go. So he described how his happy ending went, and that the person who was accusing him claimed that he did not know the age of the person, therefore if he may have allegedly had sex with a minor, which is disturbing, right? But there's no evidence to prove it, and as Ali would claim later, the woman was 31 years old. So this isn't like the Dr. Disrespect scenario, which is the reason why I kind of brought him up, was that whereas Dr. Disrespect, he straight up stated that Ali never said anything like that, and as far as he explained, the person was of age. But to me, that isn't the problem. I feel like the problem here is that you are describing these things you do on vacation that no one needs to know about, and you're threatening to sue a minor because you don't like the fact that she called you a misogynist, because you are a misogynistic pig for doing that. And if that hurts your feelings, Ali, if you happen to be watching, if that hurts your feelings, Ali, that I called you a misogynist pig, how about you come down to Georgia and sue me? I want to see that. Call me Review Tech USA, because I will go broke getting the nicest suit I can from the nicest tailor nearby, and I will die laughing as the judge throws your case out of the courtroom. They laugh you out of the courtroom. You're a fucking idiot for threatening to sue people. It's one thing if it was one thing if she stated that she had evidence beyond a shadow of a doubt and she never showed a piece of evidence, like nothing. She just made the claims, said she had evidence, but she actually didn't have any evidence. Then I can understand you'd be like, look, this is defamation. I want you to take this video down. I can understand that. But when she's criticizing you for being a misogynist pig, that does not equal her accusing you of crimes you didn't commit. She's just calling you out for what you did. You fucking idiot. And for someone who has the balls to call people dumbasses, weirdos, creeps, and all that, it's fucking unbelievable that you get butthurt over somebody calling you out for being a misogynist pig. Fuck you, Allie. Anyhow, let's continue. Well, actually, first, let me read this comment. It's sickening people give Dr. Disrespect money when you got more talent and you're pinking and you don't take the cupcakes. No, I don't go to random people's houses for cupcakes. Let's continue.
Which is my opinion. He has recently commented under a video he wants to sue specifically me because I exaggerated the title. I'm going to be honest, I am scared right now, so let me fill you in on the background of how this even happened.
Coco, if you're watching this, I'm going to let you know something. When somebody threatens something, that is a threat. When somebody is going to do something, they're going to do it. In my opinion, this person is trying to bully you and threaten you to make you scared and take down the video. I wouldn't do it. Fuck him. Take me to court. I dare you, because I'm going to look you right in the eyes when I start singing Paint the Town Red by Doja Cat. Bitch, I said what I said. I don't really care. We can go to court instead.
It all started when I came across a video accusing...
So now, for understand, Ali Coca lives in Canada. And by the way, this is what the fat fuck looks like. So he's literally trying to pull a JKB. He's literally trying to pull a JKB, except for he ain't got the money like JKB does, and he ain't got the backing like JKB does. And here's the thing, unlike JKB and Review Tech USA, where JKB would actually be in the right for suing because he originally wasn't going to get paid the money he was owed and eventually was, this guy's got nothing to sue for. You see, Dr. Sonic V2, that's the guy that made the claim. And originally and I believe this is the original title of the video. I could be, yeah, that's it. Because, you see, the thing is, he's not a pedophile. There's no evidence to prove that Ali Coca is a pedophile. So let's just go ahead and throw that out. That's bullshit. Stop calling people pedophiles just because you don't like them. That's fucking retarded. And every person who does that shit is ruining the credibility of people who are legitimate victims of child spam and child abuse. Fuck you if you lied about it. And fuck you if you're making up allegations that aren't true. Fuck you, ass clowns. With that being said, however, it is people like Ali Coca that are fucking making YouTube hard to be on. Because why would I want to be on a platform associated with this dumb fuck? Why? Well, I could go to fucking Kick where Kino Casino is, where I can be associated with people who actually expose horrible people for who they are and demonstrating why we should not be supporting them. Where Chud Logic is. Chud Logic exposes people, and he gives them the fairest fucking chance he possibly can. He's probably one of the fairest streamers I've ever seen in my entire life when it comes to drama. He's one of the fairest. I have seen this man tear apart arguments of people being horrible because he shows there's a lack of evidence to prove that. And I'm sick and fucking tired of people like this. So Sonic V2 can go fuck himself because he made up shit that wasn't true based on statistics that may or may not be relevant to the situation. But however, Coco Crazy does not deserve to be fucking sued just because she gave her take on a situation. Fuck you, Ali Coca, because you make the exact same fucking bullshit content as she does. So if you're gonna go by that logic, you're no better than her. Fuck off with that. Anyhow, let's continue on.
Coca of being a pedophile. I watched the
and by the way, real quick, Ali Coca, if you want to sue me, you can bring it the fuck on.
Getting a massage. The person who made this video claims Ali may have slept with an underage girl, which I decided to talk about in my video where I specifically said this statement was incorrect. So strange she would release this. Of course, I'm not going to put pedo on my thumbnail because that would be jumping to a very serious allegation that there's no proof for.
Again, Coco did the right thing. She did not jump to the conclusion that he is a you-know-what because she had no proof to make that claim. Therefore, she did nothing wrong. However, I can make the claim that as a white man from the West, it's kind of pathetic that you're not able to find a woman from East Asia to actually sleep with you, and that's kind of fetishized over there. And it just still blows my mind that you had to pay for sex because I'm not paying for shit, and you're not
So I've only watched like a couple minutes of the video. So as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to all that, the fetishing and whatnot, that's your thing. If you like doing that stuff, cool. I don't care. Don't tell me about it. That's how I am. Don't tell me about your sex life. Don't tell me about your love life like that. Unless you're being abused or you're in a situation where your partner is like basically threatening to murder you. In that particular case, I'll do what I can to help you. But other than that, you don't need to tell me what you and your partner do or what you do with random people in different countries. So that part, I don't care. I find that to be kind of a weak sauce attack, honestly. Because the thing you should be focusing on most is the fact that he's threatening to sue a minor. He's threatening to sue a minor. Like, that's the part that I feel like people don't understand, that he's threatening to sue a minor just because the minor gave her opinion about his drama. When this is the same, not this gentleman on screen, but Ali Coca is the same gentleman who freaking said that Dogpack 404 was a lying, manipulating, sorry little bastard, that his voice was whiny and that he was making up allegations that weren't true, despite the fact the video had fuck tons of evidence to prove that a lot of his stuff was true. Now, was everything true about Mr. Beast? I don't know. I wasn't there. And I can only go off of the evidence I've seen. But the fact of the matter is, it's bullshit. It is bullshit that he is acting like this when she's it's like, if he was picking on an adult, it would be different for me. I'd be like, well, it's two adults beefing with each other. But no, he is fucking going after a minor. Like, I'm going to use, for example, CJ, who's been on this channel. He's going to be on the channel again because we got a couple more episodes of Gamergate to go through. If CJ was beefing with me over Gamergate, I wouldn't fucking do it. I wouldn't go after him. I would make one video replying back to what he said, and that would be the end of it. I wouldn't threaten to sue him or threaten to ruin his life or do this and that and the other. And as far as, and that's not saying me and CJ have any beef, because me and CJ are cool. He is a minor, yes. He's from, I'm not going to say from where he's from, but he's a minor, yes. But I showcase his content because his content is great. He's a very knowledgeable person, and I can't wait to see what he does with his YouTube channel, honestly. But the fact of the matter is, using him for this situation, I would not threaten to sue him. The same way you, Ali Coca, should not be threatening to sue a fucking minor just because they gave their take on it. Let's continue.
This baby shrimp, this is mine. This is mine. You're not gonna get it ever. I promise you.
Honestly, I don't think this YouTuber should have done that. Just because you can't really take a statistic of how many girls are underage and prove Ali, A, that they knew they were underage, and B, that they even were underaged. Unlikely. Creep though? Very likely. But even though this woman was fully grown, Ali makes creepy comments in the video talking about how much he likes how she pretends to enjoy it.
And I will say this, she did a really good job again. Like, she was like making sounds and noises to act like pretend like she was into it, right?
Do you guys understand how pathetic that actually sounds? Like, bro, who the fuck are you flexing on? Dear Yelp, I would like to submit a 4 out of 5-star review for the happy ending, as she only pretended to enjoy it when I paid her for more. Bro is almost as down bad as T-Pain spending $2.4 million in strip clubs.
So I talked about how that's kind of creepy in my video.
Oh, damn. Damn. Woo. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. And oh yeah, RJ, to respond back to you, I meant to respond, yeah, I got a lot of righteous anger because this is bullshit. It is bullshit. It is total bullshit. I just don't understand how people can act like this. Unbelievable. Let's continue.
The only other point I made in my video was about how I disliked how Ali treated his audience when he made a video hating on Dogpack's appearance and got backlash.
Nasally, inbred looking little bitch throwing a bunch of unproven allegations.
When he did that, his audience criticized him, so he called them shit diggers.
Bro, you're a 30-year-old man. Why do you have a chin strap? Can you not grow a real beard? Honestly, he might just be allergic to growing hair on his head, so he doesn't keep very much of it. I mean, he kind of looks like if you were to drop a peeled hard-boiled egg onto the ground and some of the cat hair stuck to the the bottom of it, that's kind of what he looks like. Honestly, he looks like the type that tried to peak in high school but couldn't quite reach the climax because he was too poor to pay for the inciting incident. And now that he's got some money from YouTube, he's able to pay for that inciting incident in Thailand, and it didn't really sound that good either, to be honest.
And said he made them his.
Again, I'm not a big fan of all the personal attacks. I feel like as far as attacking the looks and everything, I feel like it takes away a little bit of your credibility, at least in my opinion. I could be wrong. Let me know in the chat if you guys think I'm wrong. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't see a point in attacking. I don't. That's just me, though. Good Lord. See, and then it's just it's like the first few seconds of it already starts off with him attacking the guy. See, this is why I don't understand. Why are you attacking the physical features of the person? Look, it's not like Dr. Disrespect's outfit where it looks freaking goofy. It looks stupid. Like, to be honest with you, I don't like Dr. Disrespect's outfit, but it doesn't mean I hate the guy for the outfit. I just don't like his outfit. But I'm not going to go on my way to attack him because he wears it. I'm going after him because he said he inappropriately messaged minors. He admitted to the fact that he inappropriately messaged minors. He cheated on his bloody wife. Like, that's what I have a problem with, is cheating on his wife potentially cheating on his wife, I should say, with a minor. Oh, romantically speaking, he did. Not physically. I should clarify that. Romantically, he did, not physically. At least that's what I'm understanding, according to the next video we're going to watch. But maybe I'm misunderstanding that one too, because I'm so angry at the fact that Ali Coca is a fucking retard. And I mean it like that. Because why else would you do stupid stuff like this? Just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Someone like him making thousands of dollars, thousands and thousands, and then you got people like RJ and me and Trident from the Ravencast, and you got let's see, Pirate Canvas and a few other great YouTubers who are making next to nothing on YouTube, while you got jackwagons like him who are doing stupid creepy shit like that in Taiwan and then coming back to the US or Canada, because I understand he lives in Canada, and bragging about it like it's perfectly okay, and then threatening to sue minors who give an opinion about it. Unbelievable. It's gonna be unbelievable, and I don't understand how YouTube's okay with this. I really don't. I don't understand how YouTube's okay with this. I just, but they'll take down a video of Linus Tech Tips talking about how you can use different browsers to watch videos without ads. They'll take that video down. Oh yeah, I'd strike that down. Let's take down Linus Tech Tips, one of the biggest channels on YouTube that makes us fuck tons of money every year. We'll strike them. But Ali Coca talking about how he's having a great ending and then threatening to sue minors. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Why the hell should we do anything about it? He's threatening to sue minors. Who cares? Oh, he's talking about shit that's actually against TOS. It's perfectly fine. Let's leave it up. Now, I am not saying, for the record, I am not saying that you need to go to his channel. Anyone of mine who's watching right now should go to his channel and report him and harass him and dox him and threaten to murder him and all that horrible stuff. Excuse me, because I'm usually a very sarcastic individual, but I got to make sure I'm getting my point across. All that horrible stuff is wrong. Don't do that. Don't go and harass him. Don't threaten to murder him. Don't do anything like that. Don't report his channel. Don't go in his comment sections talking about how you're gonna do all this crazy stuff to him and you're gonna do this and that and the other. No, don't do that. That's wrong. Don't do that. However, you should make a video, if you want to, you should make a video calling him out and demanding that he apologizes to her and he drops the lawsuit. Now that you guys should do, in my opinion, is call him out and tell him that he needs to apologize and drop the lawsuit. That's my personal opinion on it. But like I said, don't go and harass him and threaten to kill him and dox him. Don't do that. That's wrong. With all that being said, let's continue.
Sorry for the interjection. I know we just started the video again. However, did he also have to pay for them to be his bitch? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments section.
Oh my God.
About it, and I knew that would attract the parasitic shit diggers. The shit diggers, I made you my bitch.
Something about him calling people a bitch just doesn't sound real. It doesn't sit right here in my chest. There's something wrong. It could be the fact that he's a bitch himself, or it could be he's Canadian, and we all know the only Canadian that sounded right calling somebody a bitch is now dead. Rest in peace, Pat Stay. Not to mention the term shit digger is a slur for a gay man with a large penis, but I'm willing to bet that gay man with a large penis didn't have to pay for a happy ending in Thailand. So
damn.
What does it say about you?
I released the video and a lot of people watched it, and I put in my description, not a predator, not a...
See, I thought, real quick, I thought the term bitch came from pregnant dogs. I thought that's where that term came from. I was not aware that it was connected to being a slur towards gay people. I'm going to research that on my off time and probably make a post about it later on here on YouTube and all the social media platforms if I discover any extra information. But to my knowledge, I was not aware of that, and I don't know how much of that is true. I know the word fag is a slur against gay people, and that's totally wrong. No one should be using that, in my opinion. Just the same way with the N-word. No one should be using that. That is wrong. That is hateful speech. But I'm not quite sure about the bitch word. I'm not quite sure. Like I said, I'm going to do some more research before I say anything further on that one. But anyhow, like that just caught me off guard. But let's continue the video.
Of being a predator, do not attack. The problem is a lot of people didn't watch the full video, so hundreds went to his comments and called him pedo. It even
I will say I don't care much for the bird gimmick.
The top results.
Real quick, Coco Crazy, if you happen to be watching, I don't care much for the bird gimmick because Review Tech USA ruined it for me. So I would say pick a different gimmick, but other than that, I like your voice. I like the recording. It's very clean. It's very crisp. I like that you put up the information there for people to see. That is great. I think that shows you do a great job, and I feel like people should go subscribe to you. So, Coco Crazy, 1 2 3 3 3 with 2 3s. Go subscribe to her. I think she's phenomenal. Go check her out. Anyhow, let's continue.
That people have searched.
Again, Coco's not wrong here. She told people don't go attack him, don't go harass him, that he's not a PDF file. She's not responsible for the idiots in her audience, just like I'm not responsible for the idiots in mine. Please, never, ever go attack somebody on my behalf. I'll do it if I need to, because I'm a big boy and I can defend myself. I'm a big dog. I do big dog shit. I mean, shout out to Mabu and RT because that song goes hard. However, it's kind of sus talking about giving a strange child your lollipops. It's just, I don't know.
What the hell?
He made a response where he threatens to sue.
Disgusting allegations about me were brought to my attention, and they are 1,000% false.
I mean, 1,000% is not that high. I'd at least go 1 million, at least 1 million. And the way that he says it sounds scripted. It doesn't sound like there is any conviction in his voice. It sounds like he doesn't even believe the words that he's saying.
Soon, he finds the most viewed hate video on him.
I agree with that. I think the way he's saying it does come off very scripted, very much so like he doesn't believe what he's actually saying. I agree with that. Unbelievable. This guy's unbelievable. And I can't believe I subscribed to him. I legitimately cannot believe that I used to be a subscriber of his, that I used to enjoy his content like that. I honestly, I don't understand it. She's saying, I don't get it. I don't understand how I could have. I guess it is what it is. Let's continue on.
And without watching literally 10 seconds of it, he comments this totally normal comment.
I'm going to pause it real quick because I want to read this comment out because this was freaking crazy. Crazy. from the Ali retard Coco, and I really wish I had my Discord board, because then I would be playing He's a Dumbass, because he is. It's really not cool, quote, it's really not cool to be spreading lies and false information like this, bud. You should really make an updated video instead of a simple pinned comment. I'm calling you out. Will you tell your viewers the truth instead of bullshitting them? Will you stop being a dumbass for 5 seconds, Coca? I don't think you can. Anyhow, let's continue.
Cool to be spreading lies and false information like this, bud. You should have made an updated video instead of a simple pinned comment. I'm calling you out. Will you tell your viewers the truth instead of bullshitting them? First of all, I didn't spread any misinformation in the entire video.
I am sorry, but I cannot get over the fact that he looks like a humanized version of the baby from the show Dinosaurs.
Damn.
Give me happy ending.
I literally
what the fuck?
Everything I was claiming, so I don't know what misinformation. It's almost like he didn't watch the video and just commented because he's an idiot. I love how his comment only proves what I was arguing.
Whoa, I want to read this real quick. I can't wait for this. So, user whatever the hell, I'm not gonna finish reading that crap. Because you're so right. The kid was literally saying you somehow lost 98% of your followers. I don't know what he's on. Coca, excuse me, replies back, I didn't know anything about the video at all. I lost 90% of my view of my followers, That's a complete lie, which the dude pulled out of his ass, but definitely very clickbait. Might sue him too just cause. Defamation is defamation. That's not defamation, you dumbass. You dumb ass. That is not defamation. If someone says you're falling off as a YouTuber, that is not defamation. It may be clickbaity, it may be wrong information. Defamation, yeah, it may be misinformation, but it is not defamation. Defamation would basically imply that you are a pedophile without evidence, which is what the guy did, which was wrong. That was absolutely wrong. You shouldn't have done that. However, just saying because you lost 98% of your followers doesn't mean, one, you fucking misgendered her. That's fantastic. You misgendered her. Congratulations. Unfucking believable how much of a disrespectful brat you are. But then on top of being a misogynist pig, and on top of that, you're now threatening to sue because you claim it's defamation is defamation. All you gotta fucking do is make a video where you show, hey, no, this is where I went to, this is what this district's known for, and you're basing your evidence off of just these statistics. You are wrong. I demand you, and I will. Well, you could say, hey, I'm going to take your video down or whatever, unless you remove that bit. And I would have been like, well, I can understand why he wouldn't want that, because it's not true, and that's wrong that people are spreading misinformation like that. However, threatening to sue a fucking minor, the Coco Crazy, the minor who fucking defended you from these allegations, is nothing short of insanity, and it demonstrates you're a horrible piece of trash. Anyhow, let's continue on with the video
that he doesn't do any research. I said he didn't watch the Dogpack video and just hated on Dogpack, and he did the same exact thing to me. He didn't watch the video, he just commented and threatened me. His entire career is just made up of saying random opinions with zero research to back it up.
And again, Coco is right, because I checked out his brilliant content and I want you guys to see it for yourself.
The last few days, I've been hearing one particular sentence on repeat non-stop. That sentence is, put the fries in the bag, bro. Put it in the bag!
I am so confused. What the fuck is wrong with your algorithm that it's showing you the phrase, put the fries in the bag, bro? My algorithm shows me goth women that are gonna ruin my life. And don't you dare start judging me. I have mother issues, you have father issues. We are the same people.
When I was a cook before my...
We are not the same people. Anyhow, I don't care about the goth mommy thing. As long as you're not being like tipster and you're sliding into their DMs and talking about all the weird shit you want to do with them, I've got no problem with you watching goth mommy YouTubers. Whatever. Who cares, in my opinion. However, it just does show how stupid his content really was and how brain rot I used to be. I'm glad I've cleansed myself of such rot. Let's continue.
making career took off, I specialize in cooking pasta, not fries.
I love the way that he said fries right there, because he didn't say fries, he said frice. The frice. Whoa, Goat, hold on. Frice might be short term for fried rice. And if that's the case,
oh my God, really? This going back to the, like, you just, bruh. Seriously, man. If that's all you got on a person, that's like the equivalent of fucking Duty Streams getting on Darkside Phil because he doesn't play a video game the way that he wants Darkside Phil to play it, or he claims that the developers say you need to play it. That's just fucking stupid. Like, I get you're trying to be funny, but in certain situations like this, that level of humor is just not warranted. If anything, it just makes you sound stupid. At least in my opinion, it does. Anyhow, let's continue on. I'm gonna adjust the mic real quick. There you go. So it's pointed more towards my vocals. Let's continue.
Roger might have something to say to you.
But even so, I know that you never ever put the fries in the bag as a food service employee. That's bad practice. Just imagine the customer is hungry, they open the bag and see the fries got everywhere and it's all greasy now.
Honestly, where the fuck are you gonna put them? Put them in the fucking bag. Don't hand them to me. Don't hand them to me. Maybe that's McDonald's policies. We're not even gonna put the fucking fries in the bag, and you're not gonna know that they're not there until you get home, and you don't want to go back across town, so you call them, but you never go because you're too fucking lazy to get your fries back.
You'd be upset because you know the person worked.
That was a very interesting rant, and he was definitely killing his microphone there. But anyhow, so here's the thing about the fry thing. Like, he's got a point. Where the hell are you gonna put the fries? Where are you gonna put them? Like, seriously, where are you gonna put them? It makes no sense. I do think he was talking out of his butt there. Just completely talking out of his butt. And personally, that was just... This whole video that Ali Coca made shouldn't have been a video. I don't think it should have been. That's just my opinion, though. There you go. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta fix the fan with a little bit of percussive maintenance. Anyhow, let's continue the video.
You should have put the fries in a carton before putting them in the bag.
Oh my God, he is literally so stupid that he thinks the people are not gonna put the fries in a fucking container before putting them in the bag. Hey, fast food employees, if you ever get my order, I just wanted to say thank you for doing what you do. Please don't spit in my food, and if you do put the fries directly in a bag, please wrap that bag up and put that bag inside of another bag. This way we'll have a container that is a bag inside of the bag. We'll call it Bagception and we'll be good. Thank you.
Every generation knows this except for Gen Alpha, and it's not really their fault. They're just not old enough to work yet, but they'll learn eventually. If you put the fries directly in the bag, he's eventually gonna fire you.
Oh my God, he is literally so stupid that he thinks the clown Ronald McDonald, the mascot for their food franchise McDonald's, is literally the CEO of McDonald's and has the authority to fire you.
You'll be replaced with somebody who places the fries properly. From now on, I want to see the fries comments be properly updated. You say put the fries in the carton, then put the fries in the bag, bro. Stop spreading fake news fries, man. Do it properly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take criticism or advice from the guy that literally had to pay to get a hand job.
You want an update video? But here it is. And respond and comment.
That's a shot. That was a shot and a half. Whew, that was a shot. Well, personally, I feel like he was taking him a little too literally. I'm guessing it's meant to be a comedy video. Excuse me, it wasn't really that funny, honestly. I feel like he could have done better. That's just my opinion. However, I am interested in reading these comments. Let's see, from Natural Life Shorts 1. That's an interesting username. Fun fact, she never accused you of being a pedophile. She even clearly said, I'm not going to claim he is a pedophile on my thumbnail because I would be jumping to serious allegations with no proof. Which is absolutely true. She never called you that. That was, she never did. What the fuck, dude? This is the second time you said something like this, but didn't even take the time to watch a video completely to understand what they said. Which then Coco Crazy, I'm guessing this was her before she changed the name to, making sure I get the correct username. Because I never accused you of being a pedophile. You are pathetic. Stuck-up creep who, let's see, it's kind of cut off. I wish I could read the comment more. But he goes, why the heck would I update it? You didn't watch my full video, just like you didn't watch the other one. Get a life. Trying to sue a kid for saying you're a creep. Watch who will win that contest. Unbelievable. He is stupid. He is a dumbass. He really is a dumbass. I'm gonna sing this for him real quick. Dumbass, you're a dumbass. You're a grade A #1 bona fide first class. Anyhow, let's continue.
The dude, but he deserved it. Soon, I think he found out my video wasn't the one accusing him, but he found another reason to, sue me, and he claims my video is clickbait, and he claims my video is very clickbaity, and because I exaggerated the thumbnail, I guess, he's gonna sue me for that. Like, how stupid are you, dude? Like, I'm not even kidding. This is not a fucking joke. Let me explain this to you. I said he lost most of his audience, which is true, and he's threatening to sue me over that. Not accusing him for being a pedo, not for saying anything, but that he fell off. It's so ironic that someone who literally built their entire career from hating on people,
nasally, inbred looking little bitch throwing a bunch of unproven allegations,
plays victim and threatens to sue the second someone criticizes them for being a stuck-up loser.
He is literally the definition of a cry bully. He is a
literally, he is. That is the definition of a crybaby bully. Unbelievable. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh my God. I don't understand. It makes no sense to me why he acts like this. Why? Unbelievable. And the guy's gonna fucking sue everybody that makes fun of him because he cries like a little bitch because he's too much. Like, he got the balls to fucking call people whenever he feels like calling them, but the moment he gets called out, he runs away and goes crying to his mommy like a little bitch that he is. Unbelievable. Let's go ahead. Oh, by the way, Ali, real quick, you can call me whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a flying fuck. You can attack my family all you want. Don't give a flying fuck. But just know I will make another video making fun of you, though. And I will go even harder than what this gentleman has on you so far. So, take me on if you want to.
9-year-old man that has nothing to do but make bullshit content about bullshit that no one gives a fucking shit about, and then when he gets a modicum of criticism, he turns around and is like, everybody's so mean to me. Where? Fuck you. Sue me, bitch. I dare you.
Ali, if you're watching this, I genuinely wish you the worst.
Yes.
You are threatening and harassing
that's what I'm talking about.
Kid. I'm not old enough to even make money from my videos. I work a minimum wage job every summer and have saved up to buy an iPad so I can make YouTube videos. You are trying to ruin my life because I insulted you on the internet. When you
fuck, we need to help her. Right now, everyone in the comment section, and whoever watches this video in the future, right now, go check out Coco Crazy's channel. Go support her. If she has merch, go buy it. If she has a Patreon, subscribe to it. If she has a Streamlabs, go donate to her. Let's help her. Let's help her get to where he's at and dethrone this dumbass. And let's put Coco Crazy where his dumbass is. And let's make her the content creator that she should be. And not this jackass named Coco. You name Ali Coca, who's a jackwagon, who's a useless piece of trash. Right now, let's make that happen. I would appreciate my audience right now more than fucking ever if you did that for me right now. Thank you. Let's continue.
you are trying to ruin them. You want me in jail. You want me to pay a huge fine because I literally just made fun of you. I literally defended you against the pedophile allegations, but criticized you for being rude to women and your viewers. You can't take any criticism. I've spent all day at school stressing my ass off. What I'm gonna do if I have to go to court because I made a video criticizing a 40-year-old man? Anyone who disagrees with my points, go watch my video on him. Go look at the comment he made. He's a complete fake. He presents this fake, caring personality when in reality he's a selfish, ego-caring loser who attacks anyone who dare criticizes him.
Again, the 16-year-old kid is...
She literally, okay, so if it's to believe she's 16 years old, a 16-year-old who only has a fucking iPad to work with. That's all she has is a fucking iPad. She didn't have a nice microphone. She doesn't have a nice fucking computer or laptop that you fucking have. Ali Coca, she didn't have any of that shit, and you want to sue her just because she fucking defended your ass while at the same time criticizing you for being a misogynist prick? Fuck you. Fuck you and your bullshit logic. Fuck off with that. You can fuck all the way off to the fucking moon with that. On Elon Musk's fucking rocket that blew up. I fucking want you to. Because then we would get you rid of useless pieces of trash like you, who shouldn't be on this platform. You should not be here. Fuck off with that. Completely fuck off with that. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Like you want to fucking sue a 16-year-old just because they have a different opinion of you. If a fucking 16-year-old made a video on me, there's a good chance I'm not going to pay attention. And if they make a serious allegation, I'll make a video disproving it, and that'll be the end of it. And I'm not going to attack the person. I'm not going to threaten to fucking sue them or murder them or whatever the fuck else you threaten, because you threaten some other things to them too that they're not bringing up. Because you're a jackwagon, and I've seen your video. I saw what you said, jackwagon. Unfucking believable. Fuck you, Ali. Fuck you. Fuck you. Let's continue.
Absolutely right. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Not to mention this bullshit ass comment that you did addressing the whole situation. Now we're going to read his statement that he put out addressing this whole thing. However, it's going to be 18 paragraphs of him saying absolutely nothing. Here is my final statement on the events that transpired in the last few days. Read every word carefully because I will not be talking about this again. That's why this is as long as it is. There are many important points here, so don't miss any. You see, when somebody writes an essay this long, it's not because they're trying to hit all the topics and make sure they leave no stones unturned. They're trying to obfuscate from the point of them being an asshole that's incorrect. I'm not going to sue Coco Crazy. She's not the one.
See now, right off the bat with the fucking hypocrisy, you literally threatened to sue her. You not only threatened to sue her, but you threatened to sue the other guy as well. And if you sue the other guy, then I guess the other guy brought it on himself because he did technically make a false accusation with no evidence on a technical standpoint. But even so, with that, you threatened to sue her. You literally threatened to sue her. In the comments, it literally said you were going to sue her because defamation is defamation. That was your fucking words. Now, granted, you said he, which fucking misgendered her, but that's the fucking point. You threatened to sue her. You threatened her for no fucking reason. And I've read this before, so I know that you say in here you're going to sue him anyhow. So you're lying. You lie. Unbelievable, you lie. Why? Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Let's just fucking continue.
Of the disgusting false allegations to me, but I'm also absolutely not going to apologize to her like so many of you are asking me to do. She spread that false information about me in her videos to gain clout. So he says that he's going to sue her and then he backs off. No wonder he has to pay for a woman, because women smell inauthenticity from a mile away, and brother, you reek. Put some deodorant on. What she did was dirty and she knows that. Only after I called her out did she cut those parts with the fake news about me out of her videos. The fact that she changed the title of her video about...
First of all, she didn't cut those out, and you didn't call her out. You didn't do shit. Other than threatening to sue her. You didn't do shit. Fuck off with that.
after I called her out about misinformation further proves that. Brother, she is a 16-year-old child. She is a child. She probably never navigated a situation like this. Email her, ask to speak to her parents. Don't fucking call her out in public. Who the fuck are you? How do you like being called out in public? It's not very fucking fun, is it, Mr. 29-year-old man-child?
He has a great fucking point right there. Be like, hey, look, I want to speak to you and your parents real quick, because you brought up some very serious allegations about me, and I want to talk to them. Like, matter of fact, as far as like CJ's content, when I did that with him, is because he got the permission to do so, to make that kind of content, and I made sure that the permission was made before I started those videos. And I even held back from a lot of the comments and jokes that I usually make, because I'm respectful of the minors in my community, and I'm respectful of those outside of my community, because there's that I've unfortunately met through some other communities that are horrible, but I'm respectful to them. Why? Because just because I don't agree with their opinions about me doesn't mean that I should go out of my way to fucking sue them. There's a lot of people who don't fucking like me. Doesn't mean I'm gonna go sue them. If that's really how you fucking handle these situations, God, I'd hate to be your fucking friend. I'd absolutely hate to be your friend, because it would be nothing short of a bloody nightmare. Constantly listening to you bitch and whine and moan like a little punk ass bully. Unbelievable. You're a punk ass bully. Well, a punk ass bitch, and that's called a pib. You are a pib. That is what you are. You are a pib. And if that hurts your feelings, good. It should fucking hurt your feelings. It should. Unbelievable. Let's continue.
What? Don't do like you should have done to her by emailing her or reaching out to her. Come see me. Come see me if you got a fucking problem. She fucked up, and she knows she fucked up, which is why she changed what she changed. In addition to all that, the videos she made about me were full of lies. Negativity sells, and the more negative she was about me, the more clout she...
That is so fucking ironic that he says that negativity sells, when he makes nothing but negative fucking videos. There's not been a single positive video I've ever fucking watched from him. Every video I've ever seen of his is nothing short of just talking about your bullshit drama or fucking negative things that are happening in the world, or shitting on people like Kanye or fucking Elon Musk or Donald Trump or Joe Biden or this and that and the fucking other. That is all I've ever seen from him. Or talking about the Karens or the male Karens, which are called Kevins, I think. I could be wrong about that one. That's all I ever fucking see from him. That's all the content I ever see from him. It's bullshit. Bullshit. He's a fucking manipulating, crazy, psychopathic, lying hypocrite. And if that hurts your feelings, sue me for it. I want you to, because I got the evidence right here to prove all my statements. This right here alone fucking proves it. I can show the text before where you're threatening to sue, and I can show this and be like, see, right here, Your Honor, he's being crazy, he's being psychopathic, he's being a hypocrite at the exact same fucking time. Because it's the proof right here, on the fucking screen. And if that hurts your feelings, good, it should hurt your fucking feelings. Maybe then you might stop being a prick for once. A fucking pib for once. Maybe you might stop being a pib. But then again, I'm asking somebody from Canada who's a dumbass to not be a pib. That's like asking Review Tech USA to stop eating edibles on live streams. That ain't gonna fucking happen.
I'm not going to apologize to someone like that because it's not warranted. Stop spreading lies about me for clout and clicks, kid. Oh, it's Mr. 2.8 million subscribers in his feelings. Oh, it's okay. It's going to be okay. Stop spreading lies about me for clout and clicks, kid is the equivalent of saying cool story, bro. I mean, it just doesn't hit the way that he thinks it does, and I'm not even mad. Daddy's just disappointed. As much as she wants to play the victim, she is not the one who is wronged when I've made made mistakes in the past. I've apologized. Those videos are still up if you want to check them out. I was the victim of a very egregious smear campaign. Me, not her. She's nothing more than a simple clout chaser who is trying to make this whole thing about her. I'm gonna let you guys in on something that I've known but really didn't start to enforce until lately. If it's not true, why does it bother you? I'm not paying attention to anything that's not true. If you don't want to be here, get the fuck out of my channel. That's simple as that. If you don't want to agree with what I said, don't even waste your time leaving a comment. I'm not going to read it anyway. So the fact that he wrote a fucking essay when he should have went silent like Cody Co kind of just shows that there's a little bit of guilt there. There's a little bit of anger. There's a little bit of emotion. What are you hiding, brother?
So I don't necessarily agree with calling it guilty just because he wrote something, just because someone spoke out and using their First Amendment right in either the U.S. or Canada or wherever country you are, and it gives you some freedom of speech. I don't necessarily agree with calling it guilty just because you said something, because that's not, because again, it's not like Dr. Disrespect where he straight up said he was inappropriately messaging a minor. However, I do agree with the fact that he was being an absolute prick to a child, and the fact that he's claiming that she's acting like a victim is bullshit, because she is a victim. You are making her your victim, you dumbass. Because instead of fucking settling the problem, or even better, like the gentleman on screen said, email her and say, hey, I want to talk to your parents, please, if you don't mind. Here's the phone number. Have them text me. I want to have a conversation. Like, hey, look, this is what your kid said about it. It's not true. Here's the evidence to prove it's not true. Can you have her please remove that section of the video? It is spreading false information. I would have been like, okay, got mad respect for you. Got absolute mad respect if you did that, because you handled it the right way. You were, and if she made a whole bunch of videos claiming you did this and that and the other to her, and you were threatening this when there was no proof of threats, then I would have been like, okay, yeah, this is bullshit. She's just using you for clout. She needs to fuck off. But no, you threatened to sue her, and then you walked it back because you're a little bitch who can't fucking stand up for himself, but has to run behind his 2.8 million subscribers' money and threaten to sue people because your feelings got hurt because you can't take the tampon out for 5 seconds. Jackwagon. Let's continue.
You hiding? She is crying victim because it gets her clicks and she wants to keep the drama going as long as she can. I am not the one who needs to apologize here, not even close. I'm not expecting an apology from her though. I don't need it. She can keep that to herself, but I'll accept a simple thank you because she gained tens of thousands of new subscribers ever since she talked about me. So you're welcome, kid. That's what happens when you make me the subject of your videos. You get a lot of attention because I'm big and respected content creator. I have been for years.
Oh my god, I love that when YouTubers do that. I fucking love that, because it just fucking makes you sound like a fucking egotistical prick that is insufferable to be around. Let me put it to you this way. I'm friends with a guy named 8-Bit Eric who has almost 100,000 subscribers. Talks about video gaming, talks about news, does wrestling. He's a big time YouTuber. I don't see him bragging about it. If anything, he's grateful for the people who subscribe to him. He's grateful for the people who are supporting his channel. He's grateful of the fans in his Discord. Not fucking once has he ever flexed that on any YouTuber. And he talks about it. He's like, I'm not really trying to punch down. I'm not trying to punch up. I'm not trying to steal subscribers from anybody. He's like, I just want to call people out for their bullshit and they're doing bullshit things. And I want to call out corporations for doing stupid woke things and content that doesn't need it because it just ruins the game. Especially when you're remaking games that were already classics, just leave them as is, just update the graphics, maybe update the game mechanics a little bit to make them less clunky. But like, there's no need to push political agendas in games that didn't need it or already had it to begin with. You don't need to make them more pronounced. Stuff like that is what he does. He doesn't flex that he's a big YouTuber. Like, this is review tech levels of fucking crazy and stupidity. You are literally making yourself into like Review Tech USA, and it is sad to see you act like that. God, the next moment I know, you're gonna start fucking doing live streams where you're gonna be taking your shirt off and like showing your man nipples that no one needs to see for fucking $50 because you're desperate for money. Fucking unbelievable idiots. Anyhow, let's continue.
Got a new challenge for you. Keep my name out of your mouth and do your thing without using me to get clicks. Bro, who are you? You're not Jimmy McBeasterson. You make videos about people putting fries in bags. Do you not have the foresight and intelligence to realize that every time a large creator has came out with this level of arrogance, it has been the end of their fucking career? I guess not.
Amen.
Because your judgment is too clouded from getting happy endings from ladyboys in Thailand. Shout out to the ladyboys in Thailand. He then goes on to address the
that was great. I love jokes like that, where it's not directly attacking him, but it's still making in front of him about it. Jokes like that I like. Oh my God, unbelievable. I don't know if I really want to continue. Do I really hate myself enough? Do I really hate myself enough? I guess I hate myself enough because it's like about less than 4 minutes left on the video, and it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable to see a grown man act like this. A grown man act like a fucking 5-year-old. A 5-year-old that has money. Oh no! Oh hell! A 5-year-old acts better than this. My fucking niece and nephew are 10 times better than this dumbass. Oh, excuse me. I was not giving him enough credit. 1,000,000 times better than how he's acting right now. How this grown man, this fucking nearly 30-year-old gentleman, excuse me, he's not a gentleman. A gentleman actually respects people. This dumbass, this 30-year-old dumbass is acting like. Apologies to all the gentlemen in the chat. I don't know why I called him that. You can feel free to mock me for calling him a gentleman, because he is not a gentleman. He does not represent the gentleman's club. He does not represent us men who actually respect women, who actually respect people for who they are. He does not represent us. So my apologies there. Anyhow, let's continue.
Video, and he uses some weird fucking numbers of math. I don't quite understand how he gets to that. You can pause it.
Okay, so since he's not going to read it, I'm going to try to quickly read it. As for the person who started the false allegations, I still haven't decided how to proceed. I know exactly who it is, and I'm sure some of you also know who. This person also changed his thumbnail on the title of the video shortly after I debunked his BS, but not before I screenshotted everything as evidence. The statute of limitations for defamation doesn't expire until 3 years from now, so I've got plenty of time to decide whether if I want to pursue legal action. By the way, just a little bit of advice, Ali Coca: the longer you take to pursue defamation, the less likely the judge is going to give you a win. So just know your time is actually ticking, and the longer you take to sue somebody is the longer the more likely it is that the judge will either throw it out or consider the case not worth being pursued, which is basically another way of saying you'll be thrown out of court. Just a little piece of information that you should know. And how do I know? Because I've talked to lawyers about handling defamation cases. So, and I've got a best friend who's a lawyer. So if you want to, like I said, if you want to bring it on, bring it the fuck on. I'll own your ass in court. Anyhow, so I've got plenty of time to decide whether or not I want to pursue legal action. I might decide to sue 2.5 years from now, or I might just never sue. We'll see what happens. You're a dumbass if you do that, because then the judge is going to look at that and go, like I said earlier, he's going to throw the case out because you took too long, honestly. I have the law on my side. No, you don't, as I did nothing wrong. If it's legal over there, then congratulations. If it's not legal in Thailand, you actually committed a felony, then congratulations by that logic. I don't believe it's legal over there to I don't believe prostitution is legal over there. I could be wrong. I'll have to research that though. I'll research that on my own time. A very serious crime was committed against me and thankfully it didn't stick. There was no crime committed against you. You're a dumbass. The truth prevailed and it will continue to prevail. The truth has prevailed. It showed the world who you really are, which is you're a man baby, a pib and nothing more. It doesn't matter if you're 17, 25, 47, or 78. That is some odd fucking numbers, and it makes me wonder who the fuck you've been hanging around at of those ages. First of all, why the hell are you hanging around 17-year-olds like that? What the hell? It's not like a Discord server where I don't actually really know those people that well. I just talk to them on a Discord server, so that's a little weird. Let's see, 25, 47, 78. Who are those the ages of the people you dated that the relationships didn't work out? I wonder why. Man, you're going for them old grannies, huh? Going for that money. If you didn't want to get into legal trouble, you shouldn't have committed the crime. Again, no crime was committed. Civil, it's not criminal. You're a dumbass. Let's see, this is why I have the law. This is why we have the, this is why we have the law for, and there are punishments. God, I wish I fucking took an English class. Good God, it's just hard for me to read how stupid it is. Let's see, if you're a young person reading this, that you should have put a comma right there on this. What the fuck? That's something you need to learn about the real world. Let's see, do not commit crimes and expect to get away with them. Funny enough, unfortunately, the majority of crimes go unreported, and what was it, like 70-something%? The last time I read up, it's like 70% of all crimes doesn't get reported, and those that do get reported, only like 64% of them are actually convicted, so you stand a pretty good chance of getting away with crimes. Now, do note that I am not saying commit any sort of crimes. If you commit a crime and you get caught, your fault. Don't blame me. Don't go, the Den of Tim said I can go and commit crimes. I did not say anything like that. I'm simply stating that the majority of crimes, from my knowledge, doesn't get reported or doesn't end in a conviction. So that statement's not necessarily true. Well, I'm playing semantics with him since he wants to play semantics with a 16-year-old. Because he's a big old bitch. He's a big old pip, excuse me. It'll always bite you in the ass. No, it won't. If you don't fucking believe me, I got some criminals you need to check out. Because they got away with shit they shouldn't have gotten away with. There's some criminals that committed some horrific crimes and they got away with it and they shouldn't have. I'm not going to name them specific. I'm not going to name any specifically, but I'm pretty sure we all know who I'm thinking of, and it happens to involve a white Bronco, a massive police chase, and a trial that ended with a trial where it has the famous line, "If the glove don't fit, then you must acquit." I may be misquoting that, but anyhow, let's continue. Let's see. Don't be crying now because you might face real legal trouble. You weren't sorry when you broke the law. Again, not breaking the law. You started this, not me. You had no issues trying to stain my good name. You don't have a good name, but it failed. I have the most solid case in my hand against this worthless scum. This is the case of a what? What the fuck? Really, dude? Of a granddad? I guess is the word. That's fucking weird. I don't know why you can't just fucking say this is a slam dunk case or something like that. Well, you literally just said you got a solid case, so there was no reason for the extra sentence right there. There are very real repercussions to spreading false information that damage someone, all for personal gain. This isn't a game. Now the ball's in my court. I decide what happened next, and I have nothing but time to make my decision. You have a very limited amount of time. You really think a judge is going to be happy you waited 2.5 fucking years to sue? Any fucking lawyer takes a look at that would go, ha, 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 I can throw this out now. Because again, you took too fucking long. If you really believe, and this is my advice to you, if you really believe he committed, if he really fucking defamed you, if he really slandered your name, you would pursue it now. Pursue it now. Because the quicker you do it, the better the odds of you winning. Because the judge will look at it and go, yeah, look, he got the time necessary. He didn't, because this isn't like there's thousands of videos about you committing this crime. There isn't thousands of pieces of fake evidence saying you did it. There's two videos that claim that has that, and one of them debunked it for you, and everything else is just covering the fact you're threatening to sue a 16-year-old. So again, you see how this is fucking bullshit. And most of the videos that we're talking about it cut the whole pedo part out anyhow. Unbelievable. Let's continue.
Read it if you want. I'm not going to read this part. He then goes on to explain to us why.
Real quick, I'm not a lawyer, so take everything I say as far as the legal stuff with a grain of salt. Anyhow, let's continue.
Not a bad person, and in my experience, if someone has to tell you that they're not a bad person, they're probably a bad person. I am not a bad person, guys. As much as people online try to paint me as one using negative narratives, that's not me. The people who talk about me online have absolutely no idea who I am. I really don't understand what he's talking about because I can see his insecurities from a mile away. No one knows who he is because everyone knows who he is. They just want to create drama and need to label people to fit their made-up narratives. I am Ali Coca, plain and simple. I am very open with my opinions and experiences, as I have been for the last 5 years. People can disagree with my opinions, and that's okay. We have the freedom of speech, and we can agree to disagree. You realize you're Canadian, right? And you don't have the freedom of speech in Canada? Are you serious? But freedom...
Yeah, I was wondering. I thought there was, but I guess I was wrong, so I apologize there. But that demonstrates the fact that he's even more fucked. Well, actually, yes, they do technically have it. It's in the Bill of Charts, which is basically their version of the Bill of Rights. And the way I understand it works from another Canadian I'm friends with, his name is Glenn Fricker, is that you are allowed to make your statements about somebody if you think they're a piece of trash. You're allowed to call them a piece of trash, but you're not allowed to threaten them with physical violence or legal violence. Like, you're not allowed to threaten them with a lawsuit just because you can, and you're not allowed to threaten to murder them just because you don't like them. Even in a joking manner, it's taken seriously, from what I understand. And Mudahar, I believe, also talked about a similar thing like that. So, again, he's continuing to dig himself this deeper hole and ruining his fucking reputation for God knows what reason. I really don't know, honestly, man. I don't know. Let's see if we can finish this video.
Speech doesn't give you the right to fabricate lies out of thin air, as has been committed against me. Two things here. Why is this sentence so hard to read, and why do you keep starting sentences with the word but? You're not supposed to do that in the English language. I wear who I am on my chest. I wouldn't call myself a particularly nice person, but I know I am a good person.
Literally just... Oh my God. No, I'm going to continue. Let's continue.
Fucking good things. Here is how good of a person I really am. I've had 0 scandals of any kind since I started video making career. No, sweetheart, that's not how...
Who fucking cares if you haven't had a scandal since you've been making videos? Who fucking cares? Everybody's got a fucking scandal. I've had one on me. Train's had a couple on him. AB Eric's had on them. Review Tech USA, JKB, fucking Markiplier, PewDiePie, fucking Cinnamon Toast. I forget his last name. There's so many fucking YouTubers that I can name off the bat who have had fucking scandals on them. Hellbent, one of my all-time favorite YouTubers who now I fucking despise with a passion because it's been exposed that he was a fucking groomer, was one of my all-time favorite YouTubers, and he had scandals beforehand about his commentary when he was a voice actor for Danger Dolan. And nobody fucking cares. That doesn't speak to your character. It's how you react to it that speaks to your fucking character. It's how you react to the criticism that determines to people's eyes what your character is. Oh, God. Fuck. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Works, that doesn't make you a good person. That just means you haven't got caught yet. When you're a good person, people are gonna know you're a good person. That's why I don't say I'm a good person, because I'm an asshole. I've made mistakes along the way, as we all do, but I've never...
Absolutely, I'm an asshole as well. I am not the nicest person you'll ever meet. Do I try? Yeah. I try, but I'm not the best at it. But do I try? I do. I'm not always successful at it. Sometimes I'm an absolute asshole for no reason, or maybe there's a reason, but I'm just not telling people, and it's wrong, and it makes me look bad, and I know it, and I apologize to those people I've hurt for no reason. But at the end of the fucking day, there is no excuse for you to act like this, and there's no excuse for you to threaten to sue a fucking 16-year-old. No excuse. You should apologize. Unbelievable. Let's continue.
Lied to you guys. I've never tried to scam anyone. I've never messaged or interacted with anyone in an inappropriate manner. I've never bought or faked followers. I've never committed crimes against anybody else. I've never done these bad things which so many YouTubers and online personalities are guilty of these days. First of all, he's using whataboutism by saying that he's better than all these other YouTubers that are just as guilty as he is.
I love that.
Insecurities are showing, because why do you have to tell me all this stuff if it's not true, or if it is true? I don't need to know. It's none of my fucking business.
Honestly, amen.
It sounds like you're trying to convince yourself more than you are me. If it's not true, say it's not true and leave it. If it is true, say you fucked up. My bad. My video making history is still online for all to see. I have a good and clean name because I haven't done anything to ruin it. In fact, I'm such a good person that people have to make up lies about me to try to get it to stick. Oh my God. Their false narratives about me wouldn't work if they told the truth. I'm too real and not afraid to voice my opinions, and I will continue to be real because this is who I am. If you want to learn more about me and who I really am, you should watch my videos and learn it directly from me, not from other people who are pulling shit out of their asses just to... I really don't care about the clicks. This video will probably do like 8K. I'll make like 60 bucks off of it, but I'm really here because you bullied a 16-year-old kid. I don't care about the money. I don't care about the clicks. I don't care about the subscribers. I care about doing the right fucking thing and standing up to a bully. That's why I'm a big dog that does big dog shit. You're a little ass bitch that does bitch ass shit. I am officially closing the stupid drama subsection of my life. This is the last time I will talk about this. It is gone, buried, so stop blowing air up the dead horse's ass and move on. Thank you for coming to my alley talk. I wish you all the best and hope you have a great rest of your day. My brother, you don't understand. By posting this, this is not the end. This is the beginning of the end. You literally just set your whole fucking career up now. You just set your career up for destruction. You don't understand how bad you've fucked up now. You don't understand how bad you fucked up. Yeah, and I don't know if you care, but you fucked up. You fucked up big time, bro. Absolutely. You fucked up so incredibly bad. Because now everybody's gonna pay attention. Everybody's gonna start making videos now, and you're gonna be lucky if people like Moist Critical don't make videos on you. And the way this drama is going, there's a good chance that he will. There's a good chance people like Review Tech USA might come after you.
there's a good chance that Kino Casino is going to come after you. 8-Bit Eric, there's a whole bunch of YouTubers now who cover this kind of stuff that are now staring you down because you've made yourself prime meat for destruction. You just set yourself up for failure. Congratulations, you're a dumbass. Now, as far as the video is concerned, I'm going to let it finish and then I'll get my thoughts.
Cooked yourself. And with all of that being said, let me know what you guys think about all of this drama. Personally, I think he's an asshole. Personally, I think Coco Crazy did nothing wrong. If you guys want to buy some merch, link is down in the description, Discord down in the description, and other stuff down in the description. Ali Coco, welcome to...
I might check out his Discord afterwards. As far as the video is concerned, I'm going to give it a like. I think it was a great video. I'm going to give him a subscription. I think you guys should go check out Scapegoat as well. Phenomenal YouTuber from what I can tell. I don't agree with everything he says. I feel like that a couple of the personal attacks he made were unwarranted. I feel like they did take a little bit away from a discussion of it, but he had a lot of great points though. A lot of great points, a lot of great stuff was said. As far as I'm concerned, great video. Guys should check it out. I really should have called this an epic or trash stream, but like I said, this is really a big drama thing that I want to talk about. As far as epic or trash is concerned, I'm definitely going to take a look at some of his other content. Like a couple of these videos look like they definitely would be on epic or trash, so I'm going to take a look and possibly putting him on his videos on the show and seeing how my buddies on Discord feel about him. But other than that, like I said, great content so far from what I can see. Great video, lays it out pretty logically. Like I said, a couple of personal attacks I would have cut out because they weren't necessary. But other than that, Ali Coco, go fuck yourself. Coco Crazy, I'm definitely gonna subscribe to your channel afterwards, after this. And right there, this is her channel, Coco Bird. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to her. Make damn sure you subscribe to her afterwards because she deserves it. Let's support her. Let's make her famous and get rid of Ali Coco because he doesn't need to be on the platform. He's a piece of trash. Now, let's move on to the next video that I have set up. Oh boy, Dr. Disrespect. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. This is... You get ready for this fucking masterpiece of a response. Just get ready for this. That's all I can say. So go ahead real quick, take a break, get your popcorn, get some soda, get some food like I did, whatever you need, because this is about to get crazy. Everybody ready yet? Oh, it looks like everybody's ready in the chat, so away we go.
Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is? Did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages?
Oh God, this ought to be good. Trying to explain to Dr. Disrespect that the age of consent should not be relevant and the messages weren't inappropriate. Yeah, no, talking to a brick, I feel like you could talk more intelligence to a brick wall, but that's just me.
Well guys, we're somehow back. We are once again talking about the insanity that has been Dr. Disrespect's return to the internet, and I'm glad to report that somehow it has only gotten worse. Didn't really think that was possible. If you've been living under a rock for the last couple of months, or if you have a life outside of the internet like a normal person, you may have no idea what I'm talking about. Over the last few months, Dr. Disrespect, one of the world's most famous streamers, has been outed for being banned off of Twitch in 2020 for allegedly allegedly sexting a minor on the platform. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but that's kind of the gist of the situation. If you want the full rundown, I'll link a video in the top right corner, but for the purposes of this video, you'll probably do just fine knowing nothing more than Dr. Disrespect was allegedly getting kind of freaky with somebody that he probably shouldn't have been. Now, as you can imagine, once this came out, people were upset for like maybe 45 minutes. After that, it quickly became an internet civil war split up by the issue on whether or not you think it's a cool thing for a 40-year-old man to talk to a minor while he's married with 2 children. Seems like a pretty easy choice there, but clearly it's not for a lot of people. And that's how we've gotten to where we are today. Dr. Disrespect has returned to the internet in full force, and the other day he went live and he gave what he's claiming to be his side of the story. And it's pretty bad, guys. We're going to be watching today a sort of compilation of the highlights from that stream that I got from Jake Lucky on Twitter. So there might be some missing information here. I'm not claiming that everything we're going to see today is everything that was mentioned about this situation on stream, but I'm sorry. It's a 6-hour-long live stream, and most people seem to agree that this video covers just about everything that was said that was notable. So it's good enough for me. So let's not waste any more time. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
So I wanted to let all that play out for 2 minutes. I wanted to let that play out, and I apologize, but the reason why I did so was so that way you got full context of what this video is going to be about. So that way you've got the full context. Okay. Just Jesus, man. What the hell? When I've talked to, I've said this in the video that I talked about the Dr. Disrespect scenario with 8-Bit Eric's video. I talked about it and I made it very clear that as far as I'm concerned, if I talk to a minor, it's either because of something that's happened in my Discord server or they want to make content with me. That's it. I don't have discussions about their personal life or what they do outside of there. I tell them, look, I'm not your parents, I'm not your therapist, I can't help you with that. And I certain as hell don't send them inappropriate messages that may or may not be NSFW levels of content. That is not something I do. And anybody who does that is in the wrong. You are in the wrong. You are in the wrong. You are horrible and you need to stop. And in my opinion, Dr. Disrespect needs to stop. But get ready for his excuses for what happened. Just get ready for it.
Nervous to be back. After what's transpired over the last couple months, am I excited to be back to this type of world?
Okay, so this is something that the doctor is going to do a lot during this. He has this really like, oh, I'm so above this kind of attitude, I feel like, where he's treating this situation in a way that I don't really think he has the right to. For some context, if you're one of the people who doesn't really know about this situation, I think the quote type of world that this guy is referring to here is the type of world that didn't accept him with open arms after he admitted on Twitter in his own words that he was talking to a minor while he's married and has kids. If that's the type of world you're not excited to be back in, a world where a man is held accountable for his own actions and is not supported for doing stupid shit, I think that says a lot about you as a person.
For almost 4 years.
Oh my God. Just right off the bat, just right off the bat with the stupidity. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's like the same bullshit that we just talked about with Ali Coca. It's the same thing Dr. Disrespect's doing over here. Bullshit comments with bullshit logic that should not be a thing. Period. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's continue. I want to get to the good stuff. Because that's really where I'm going to have my thoughts.
Champs. The public demanded to hear from the doc regarding the Twitch suspension.
No, we didn't. No, the fuck we didn't.
missed the point with my personal statement.
The personal statement where you admitted to having inappropriate conversations with a minor? That one? I don't really know what point there is to miss. He's gonna go on to claim that this was like a 4D chess move where he was just trying to trick journalists. Yeah, dude, you really owned the journalist by admitting to having conversations with a teenager. You got him.
Maybe it's time to tell my side of the story. Huh, champs? You see, there was a lawsuit pending, and as part of that arbitration, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly about the case. I respected those rules. My lawsuit...
Oh my God. Really? 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 That's gonna, like, really? Oh, Jesus Christ. Bruh. No one gives a fuck about that. No one cares. Not a single fucking person cares. No one cares about the lawsuit aspect. We care about the fact that you were inappropriately messaging a minor. Would you like to explain why you were doing that when you were fucking married with your own kids? And it's not, again, it's not like, I can't even, if it was like your kid, if it was your kid, then I suppose it would be okay, but even then, that I just, at what point is, like if you were sending, like, edgy memes to your kid, for example, I suppose that would be okay. I don't know. I suppose. I'm not a parent. I'm not going to say I'm a parent. I'm not going to say how people should raise their kids. But I'm going to say, we're going to use this as an example. And let's suppose, for example, you are sending edgy memes to your kid and your kid sends you edgy memes back. I suppose that's okay, because that is your kid and you two are sharing a similar sense of humor. I suppose that's okay, as long as that is just sharing edgy memes. It's different when it's a fucking fan of yours, however, and you're sending them allegedly inappropriate messages that may be skirting the lines, according to you. That's where it's wrong, in my opinion, is where it's absolutely wrong. Again, I'm not a parent. I don't know how to raise kids. I'm not going to say that's how you raise kids. I'm just going to give an example that I can think of that is the most logical one, that seems the most, at least in my opinion, seems the most reasonable scenario, which is not the scenario that happened here. You were talking to a random fan of yours who was underage. According to you, was underage, and according to Cody, was underage. And you never gave us any evidence to prove one way or the other than just your statement. And you wonder why you keep getting called Dr. Pedo and Dr. Creep and Dr. Creepo. You wonder why. This is why right here. Let's continue.
Twitch was eventually resolved, as you all know. But even then, as part of the settlement, all parties were still prohibited from speaking publicly about the case or the settlement. However, if one side violated that confidentiality, then the other side could respond. And again, champs, I respected all the confidential obligations.
Okay, so while this is probably true, this kind of stuff is pretty common in lawsuits. Sort of like a mutually assured destruction kind of deal. If you start talking, I'll start talking. So this is probably true, but honestly, I find it kind of funny that he's acting like he's the one who was taking the high road here. Like he was the good person in this. Look, champs, I chose not to break the confidentiality agreement that would require me telling the world that I was talking to a minor. I'm a fucking hero, champs. Like, okay, dude, nobody would fucking break this confidentiality agreement in your shoes. That does not make you a good person.
Absolutely. I don't know a single person who would ever fucking say anything about this. If they wanted it shut the fuck down, they would shut it the fuck down and want no one to talk about it. So, yeah, you ain't no fucking hero, Dr. Disrespect. You ain't no fucking hero. You are not a hero at all. Fucking unbelievable. Let's continue.
Not know the repercussions from spewing lies about the two-time? Did you not know the repercussions of accusing me, Cody Connors? You didn't have any firsthand knowledge of my dispute with Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whisper's messages? Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is?
Okie dokie. So I know it's kind
Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Excuse me. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Give your opinion. So, here's the thing about this, Dr. Disrespect. If you're having to go to the point that you are talking about the legal definition of sexting, you have no room to speak. Because here's the thing. It proves that the messages you were sending were potentially grooming then. It proves that if you are having to use the legal definition to protect yourself from a company who fired you. It is not like someone just fucking out of nowhere made a statement, hey, Dr. Disrespect sexting people, but I've got no evidence. He had to have had some kind of information. Even if he didn't have first-hand information, it doesn't matter. If he has the information, he has the information. He doesn't have to have it firsthand. He can have the documents. That's all he needs is the documents. He didn't need to be the one who investigated it. Now, it'd be one thing if he made those allegations, he stated, well, that's what I was told by my corporate overlords, that's the reason why you're fired. I would be like, well, I don't know why you believed them then, because for all we know, they could have just made up some shit like that to fire him. Because they wanted to get him out of the contract, and someone thought that was a brilliant idea. So, there's that. So again, that's not my point. My point is that you are not making yourself look good by having to depend on a fucking legal definition, because it doesn't fucking matter. The fact of the matter is you were allegedly inappropriately messaging a minor. You admitted to that. So is it true or is it not true? And if it wasn't true, why did you admit to it then? Why? How did that make you look good? How did that make you look innocent? Make you look good? Make you look like a decent person? How does that protect your reputation when you admit to something that you are saying you didn't do? That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't work like that, buddy. That's not how that works. This is not 4D chess. You're not fucking playing some game where you're winning. No, you're losing, buddy. If this was the "Are you winning, son?" meme, it would be you would be the father who lost all his money in cryptocurrency. It'd be like the son walking in, "Are you winning, Dad? I just lost all our money in cryptocurrency. Pack up your bags. We gotta go." It's unbelievable. And I'm supposed to sit here and go, okay, yeah, that sounds reasonable and logical. No, it doesn't sound reasonable and logical at all. It doesn't sound like anything that I would fucking even remotely think was logical at all, period, for any sort of concept. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Let's continue.
But when you have to say shit like this, not a good look, doctor. Look, it's pretty obvious that when this went in front of a judge, whatever the doctor did or whatever he said was deemed not bad enough to get him sent to jail. However, what he just said implies something that really doesn't make this situation look too good. Maybe I'm reading too deep into it, but when you whip out, "Do you even know the legal definition of what sexting is?" it really makes me think that whatever you were saying to this individual required the definition of sexting to be scrutinized in your lawsuit. Again, I touched on this when we first talked about all this. Most conversations that you have with a person that are not leaning towards something would not require the legal definition of sexting to be brought up and compared to whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? Now look, don't get me wrong, this could be a case of his lawyers being like, look at the definition of sexting and then look at what they were saying. It's clear there was nothing going on here. Sure, that could be why he brings this up, but something that he's going to say in a moment makes me think that's not the case.
I do.
Oh, yeah, and get ready for this. Just get ready for this. Just Oh my God. Just, oh my God. Unbelievable. It is unbelievable. And he really, it's just, it's unbelievable. He thinks this is his get out of jail free card. And I'm like, I'm wondering, is he implying he's going to sue Cody? That's the other thing is, are you implying you're going to sue him? Is that what you're doing? Are you implying that? I'm like, I would like an explanation, you know? Like a halfway decent explanation of what you plan on doing. Because you're implying he breached the agreement. So my question to you is, are you threatening to sue him? Is that what's happening here? I would like to know. Let's continue.
I used Twitch as whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone. You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it. And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs.
Okay, so...
Oh, God. Now we're at the part that I wanted to talk about. 1 second, guys. 1 second. You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me that you adding the minor part and editing out and editing back in was some kind of fucking gotcha, and the people who reported the scenario as to prove what? That it was misinformation? It was your fucking statement. What were they supposed to do? Not report on it? Are you fucking stupid? Are you really that fucking stupid? Are you a dumbass? That's the better question. Are you really Dr. Dumbass? That's what I'm gonna start calling you now, Dr. Dumbass. You ain't Dr. Disrespect anymore. You're Dr. Dumbass, is what you are. Because only a dumbass would possibly come up with this logic that you fucking unbelievable numbnuts would believe that fucking adding in the minor part would somehow, some way, would fucking make it look better. The fuck are you talking about? Bruh. What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's continue.
What I was talking about earlier, this idea that Dr. Disrespect was just fucking with the media when he said he was talking to a minor and edited the word minor in and out of his statements. Really, dude? You expect me to believe that you told the entire world you were a predator as a joke, as a gotcha to the media? I mean, are you serious? If you believe this, I don't know what to tell you.
When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages?
All right, so not trying to pause the...
Oh my God. And oh my God. Just oh my God. What the fuck? Unbelievable. Am I seriously supposed to believe? Am I seriously supposed to believe that oh my God. You fucking said it. You said it. It wasn't just Cody. You said it too. You said it. I'm like Steve Harvey on fucking Family Feud. No, you said it. You said gerbil. You said gerbil. No, gerbil. Name something that doctor my palm of a person. Bam, gerbil. That's what you fucking are. You're like the nurse who fucking answered the question, name something that doctor my palm of a person. Gerbil. That was your answer. That is what you're acting like right now. And I'm supposed to believe you're innocent based on that logic? Really? That's what I'm supposed to believe. Oh my God. It is unfucking believable. And again, it doesn't make any sort of sense. It makes no fucking logical sense, because why the fuck would you make a statement like that? Why? How does that make it look better? I don't understand how that possibly possibly makes it look better. It doesn't. It can't possibly make it look better. You're fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Let's continue.
Every 5 seconds, but this is what I was referring to when I said that there's something that makes me think this was not just his lawyers bringing up sexting to prove a point. If you weren't sexting a person, if you weren't doing anything inappropriate or sexual, why does the age of consent matter here, doctor? Why is that relevant? It's not illegal to have a normal conversation with somebody under the age of consent. Like, that's not a crime. Why does this matter? I mean, come on, dude. You're telling on yourself.
If these former trust and safety team members, and by the way, I know exactly who they are, actually had firsthand knowledge, then what they conveniently left out is, 1, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the whisper messages were not sexting. And 2, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally acknowledged that the whispers did not constitute child sexual abuse material CSAM. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images. Cody Connors and these other anonymous sources are trying to paint a picture that I was exchanging sexually explicit messages and photos with this Twitch user. That never happened. I even used the word inappropriate purposely. And look at how it's defined by everyone, champs. Huh? Including these defaming articles. I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place.
Okay, so I know that was a long section there, but...
Oh my god, again. Oh my god, again. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Jesus balls on a motorbike. So, I'm supposed to believe that you didn't inappropriate message him. Okay, fine. I'll take you for your word for it, right? Then why the fuck did you admit to it in your statement? Why didn't you deny the whole thing and say there's no evidence to prove it? Here's the message is, since they want to break since they broke the NDA, I'm going to go ahead and speak my full side of the story, and I'm going to put up a video with all this evidence to prove that I didn't do anything wrong. I'm actually innocent. And these motherfuckers who are making these articles are just accusing me of shit I didn't do. Why the fuck didn't you do that? Why in the fuck did you post the messages? Because you're telling me if they broke the NDA, why the fuck didn't you go the extra mile to prove your innocence? Because then you could sue them over it. Because then you could legitimately fucking sue them. You could legitimately fucking sue them for it. I'm, again, not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm just saying, if I was in his shoes, I would fucking post everything and be like, this is what this motherfuckers actually did, and so now I'm going to take legal action because this is bullshit that my name's being dragged through the mud for clout. Because, to be fair, Cody did allegedly, I will say allegedly, said on his multiple posts for his bands that if you show up to his band show, he'll tell you what got Dr. Disrespect banned from Twitch. Allegedly, he did that. I don't know if it's necessarily true. I've heard that he did so I will say that is alleged. So I would need to see some evidence before I say for certain he did so. But even with that, it does not fucking matter. Unfucking believable. What the fuck? What in the flying fuck? Let's continue.
Let that play out. I don't know if he really believes that what he's saying here, all these clarifications and definitions, make him look better to the average person, but I don't think they do. Both the general agreed upon legal definition of sexting and things that fall under CSAM are image and video based. Sure, he acknowledges that no sexually explicit messages were sent, but he doesn't say anything about what was found by other people in that regard. From what I am hearing, what's actually coming out of his mouth, he is saying that the people who investigated this did not find anything anything that could be constituted as sexting or CSAM. Nothing about text messages though. Again, I'm not trying to imply that Dr. Disrespect did anything illegal here. The justice system exists for a reason. If he was tried and nothing that was illegal by the book was found, that's the end of it. But that does not mean people can't judge you morally and have their own beliefs. The way that he's trying to defend all this, it really seems like the situation was that there were inappropriate messages shared, but at the end of the day, nothing was illegal, so that was the end of it. You are not
Oh my god. Okay. So real quick, guys, I'm going to take a bathroom break. So enjoy some music while I take my bathroom break. I will be right back. Hello. I'm back, guys. So let's go ahead and pause that real quick. Like I said, I'm back. I had to go use the restroom real quick. God, this has been an absolutely crazy stream, and we're still not done yet. We still got a little bit more to go with this Dr. Disrespect video, but man, I've appreciated all the support and all the love you guys have showed this live stream. It's been absolutely fantastic. Like I said, I appreciate it. Anyhow, let's go ahead and pick up from where we left off with this video, because I have a feeling I ain't gonna last much longer. Good God. Well, maybe not do that.
From being judged just because the things you did were not illegal. They still sound pretty fucking immoral from where I'm standing. So the next segment here is pretty long-winded, so I'm gonna try and summarize it for you. If you think I'm leaving anything out, feel free to fact check me, go watch the video or the stream. So he begins by addressing why these two were talking in the first place, and he chalks it up to nothing more than him just engaging with the community, talking to other streamers, talking to people about video games, stuff like that. And he says that's it, that's the only reason. He was just engaging with the community around him. He then goes on to state that his ex-Twitch partner manager found out that Dr. Disrespect was exchanging these whispers with this individual. He says that the partner manager obviously had a grudge against him. He would never support him in any way. He would never try and get him on the front page. He wouldn't inform him of Twitch events going on. He didn't follow him on any social media, which, I mean, to be fair, if you are the partner manager of somebody as big as Dr. Disrespect, not doing anything like that is very suspicious. It is strange that you would not do that when Dr. Disrespect was one of the faces of the platform. That kind of behavior is strange. But he continues saying that after they asked for a new partner manager, a few months later that ex-Twitch partner manager reached out to the individual Dr. Disrespect was messaging and encouraged them to file a report about the messages. He states that the individual told the partner manager multiple times that they have no desire to file any sort of reports, and that the partner manager kept at it, and eventually a report was filed. And then he mentions something interesting, and as of right now, I do not know how to confirm this, but if this is true, this genuinely changes my opinion on this situation. He says that Twitch's special operations team receives this report and finds nothing wrong with what they reviewed, and they do not escalate it to Twitch's law enforcement response team. Now, like I said, I have no way to know whether or not this is true. I haven't been able to find anything involving the lawsuit, but if this is true, I really do think that this might change everything, but we'll get to that more in a minute. He says that once the partner manager learned that there was going to be no further action taken, he personally escalated this to a friend that he has on the law enforcement response.
So, I'll let that play out a little bit. So, there's a lot to already go over. So, let's go ahead and go over it. Fuck. Alright, so, if what is said by Dr. Disrespect, according to August the Duck, if what is said to be true, then that, honestly, in my opinion, shows that he is innocent. He's a dumbass, but he is innocent. That he did nothing wrong. If what he's saying is to be true. I don't know how true it is, because again, we don't have those messages. I don't have anything but his word to go off of. So, if I'm to believe what he said, then based on his statements, he is innocent. And that partner manager of his is a piece of trash, and it just demonstrates how horrible Twitch is and why I'm just not interested in streaming on Twitch. Even though I'm sure I could make a fuck ton more money streaming on Twitch, I probably could be getting a bigger audience. I'm just not interested, because why would I want to work on a platform that acts like that to the biggest creators? Again, assuming that what Dr. Disrespect says is the honest honest truth, that he is not manipulating, not lying, not like saying anything that might, imply that basically what Cody and everyone else is saying is a big fat piece of trash lies. Again, just if you take him for his word, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I kind of can't believe it honestly at the moment. But anyhow, let's continue on.
screen. The friend then pulled the entirety of the history of the whisper messages, quote, cherry-picked some of the excerpts, and then sent them to the director of the law enforcement response team. Now, while this was happening, the director of the team was supposedly on vacation, and Dr. Disrespect implies that during the lawsuit, they learned that he had no access to a work computer or any of his work files, and he says that within an hour of these messages being sent, the director and the friend of the ex-Twitch partner manager made the decision to suspend Dr. Disrespect. After this, he says that Twitch submitted a report to the NCMEC, which is the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and as far as he knows, nothing ever came from that report. They never escalated anything to law enforcement. Now, I feel like up until this point, what he's been saying is pretty important and it's pretty convincing. It's beginning to change my mind on the subject, but then at the end, he goes back to repeating some of the stuff that really makes this situation look kind of weird. He says that the internal investigations found nothing that constitutes a sexting or anything that warrants a CSAM charge, which while...
Well, so the thing I want to pick on is the fact that the partner manager is friends with someone from the law enforcement section of Twitch. I find that very suspicious, and the reason I find that suspicious is that it feels like you're setting up whoever you're working, because I feel like the job of a partner manager, if you're a partner manager of someone's channel, your job should be helping them make the best content they can, meet their audiences, get to these big events, advertise the living hell out of these events, advertise the platform they're using on as much as possible, plug as many things as possible, like push this person to the moon. I don't understand why this particular person has a grudge against him. Is it like a thing of jealousy? Is it like again, assuming that's all true, that Dr. Disrespect's telling the truth and he's not lying, which is a very real possibility, given how if he's willing to lie about the allegedly messaging a minor thing on his statement, Lord knows if he's making up anything on this portion, that he is, it's, to me, it's just so weird. It's so weird that he's doing that. That's just, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't logically make sense. Anyhow, let's continue on with the video.
Talked about how those things really only deal with images and videos. That's still something important to note, but he follows this up by saying that Twitch did no investigation whatsoever on the laws of the jurisdiction that this user sent and received messages in involving the age of consent. Again, why would that matter if nothing sexually inappropriate ever happened? Like, I feel like that just cannot be ignored. Why would you want Twitch to investigate the age of consent of the area that the person you've been talking to lives in as some sort of legal evidence that you did nothing wrong if nothing happened that should involve the age of consent? That is just such a strange thing to include that I feel like something is being left out here. Like, why on earth would the age of consent be relevant if you're not trying to justify something you did that involves somebody needing to be of the age of consent? Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. Like, with the way he's explaining these things, it does seem like maybe there is an aspect of the ex-Twitch partner manager being out to get him. Maybe.
Now, I wish he would include some more lines from the video than wasn't just him talking over the top of it the whole time. I wish he would include some more stuff from it to kind of add some extra context. I feel like that would help a lot, especially when you're talking about it, because you can corroborate a lot of what you're saying with, like, yeah, so this is where he says this, cut to there, and then cut back to you, and like, so this is what he's saying, this is what I'm understanding. I feel like I just feel like he could do more with it if he just did that. At least in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Like I said, let's continue on.
There is an aspect of a grudge being held that's relevant here. I'm not saying that's impossible, but some of the things that he says just sort of make it seem muddy. Like, look, if all he's concerned about is clearing his name legally, whatever. Like, I think that it's probably pretty clear at this point that by the book, he did not do anything illegal. There seems to have been too many eyes on this for him to just skirt past everybody. But morally, the situation sounds questionable. Like, with all the harping on legal definitions, bringing up the age of consent multiple times, if it was really just nothing more than in jokey conversations about video games, why not just tell us what was said? What was cherry-picked? What made you look so bad? I mean, I feel like most people in this...
I made that statement a million times before when I did the 8-Bit Eric video, and I will stand by it. If you are as innocent as you are saying you are, Dr. Disrespect, post the fucking messages. It is not hard to post those messages. Post them. Post everything. Post it. Because if you post it, you make yourself look great. Because then at that point, the whole world knows exactly what was said. And therefore, if Cody and the other journalists were truly lying, they would have to recant their statements or retract, whichever way you want to phrase it. And they would have to issue apologies, or they would face potential lawsuits because you could sue them for defamation and slander. And unlike Ali Coca, you would actually have a case. Unlike Ali Coca, where you're a piece of trash and you know you are, and you did some fucked up shit, and you're now threatening a minor because you're a pimp and got nothing better to do with your useless life. Unlike them, you at least would then prove you would prove you're innocent. 2, you would then have a case for defamation. And 3, people would back you. People would back the living hell out of you, and they would push for you to be either reinstated on YouTube or to get a very nice contract from Kick. One of the two. Either way, if you're truly as innocent as you are, post the fucking messages. Post the messages. It's not hard. Anyhow, let's continue.
Especially somebody as big as Dr. Disrespect, would want to go the extra mile. They would not only want to prove that they're not legally in the wrong, they would also want to prove that they're not morally in the wrong. So it just seems a little strange to me that there is so much focus on strictly sticking to the legal definition of everything, and that being the only thing that he's really focusing on. Because, I mean, that doesn't really mean a whole lot morally. There have been dudes on To Catch a Predator who have said vile shit to who they think are children, and they get off scot-free because there just wasn't enough. I'm not saying that's what Dr. Disrespect did. I'm not trying to make any assumptions here, but I feel like most people, if they could, would want to go one step further than just saying, look, I was cleared by a court. It wasn't enough to send me to jail. If you have the means, if you can prove morally that you're fine, why wouldn't you? That makes no sense to me. Like, that is the ideal scenario for me, that everything that I've said and believed in has been wrong. A lot of people on the internet are fucking insane these days, and they don't actually care about victims. They just want to see people they don't like go under. I'm not a fan of Dr. Disrespect, but I would rather him be completely innocent than some person have been exploited. If you disagree with that, you're a fucking psycho. And I feel like if everything that he's saying...
Yeah, I have to fully agree with August the Duck here. Is that if he's innocent, show the innocence. Prove it. Prove that you're innocent, and then expose the journalists and Cody and the others. Expose Twitch for what it is then. If it is true, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that... Because at this point, we don't care about the court stuff. We want to know what was said, what was done. We want to know. And we don't care about the rest of it. We just want to know what was said and done. Come on, man. Because if you're truly as innocent as you say you are, I go back to what I just said. Post the fucking messages. Because I don't want to see anybody getting exploited. I don't like the idea of a minor being exploited. I don't like the idea that you may have just been exploited for clout. I don't like the idea that journalists are trying to rebuild their reputation off of lies and deceit. I don't like that. That's fucked up, and it should be called out. If it is true. If. And that's the thing. It's an if right now. Because you haven't shown me evidence. Show me some fucking evidence. I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking for you to fix the U.S. justice system. I'm not asking you to fix our presidential election system. I am asking you, I'm not asking you to build an atomic bomb. I'm not asking you to build a fucking rocket to get us back to Mars or the moon or wherever the hell you want to go. I'm not asking for that. I am asking for you to show me some evidence. It's not that hard. let's continue.
True, it would be pretty easy to blow this open and prove that he's completely innocent. Why he seemingly refuses to do that? Well, I mean, there's only so many explanations. Well, guys, what do you think? Do you think the information he's providing is enough? Do you think that it's enough that he was legally innocent? Do you think that should sort of trump any moral questions? Because I just can't agree with that. I feel like there is definitely a reason for all the focusing on these legal definitions and saying that they didn't do this, they didn't do that, instead of more of I didn't do this and I can show you that. That alongside all the weird rhetoric about how he was really just trying to confuse the media and it was all just a big plan. I mean, there's just some weird shit going on here. Not everything is lining up. Hopefully we get some more information soon, but I don't really think we will because he got like $30,000 worth of donations on his return. The stream got millions of views. There doesn't seem to be a need for it. What a positive sign for the future.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and welcome.
Positive sign in the future. That's not good. That's not good at all. You fucking, wow, unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Again, crappy people like this getting hundreds of thousands of dollars. In this case, tens of thousands. And then you got Ali Coca, again, going back to the Ali Coca thing. Fucking, he makes thousands of dollars off his subscribers. You got all these horrible fucking people making money while the smaller YouTubers, the good YouTubers, the creators that you should want to follow are barely getting anything. Like August the Duck over here has had multiple of his videos taken down, exposing the truth of how bad YouTube's algorithm is. But somehow that's perfectly fine. I just need to go to big camera real quick. I'm going to go to big cam real quick. This is like the biggest fucking piece of bullshit I've ever seen. I'm going to turn to you guys real quick. Guys, can you help me understand this? I need help understanding this because I don't understand this. It makes no sense to me. None. This has no logic whatsoever. That stuff like this is constantly happening. That big guys, like good guys, actually good guys, are getting fucked over while these horrible YouTubers like EDP, like Dr. Disrespect, like fucking Ali Coca are getting hundreds of thousands of viewers, getting tens of thousands of dollars in donations and sponsorships. And it's like, what the fuck? Why is the horrible people getting absolutely favored upon, but the good guys like Triton, like RJ from Game News USA, maybe if you consider me as a good guy, maybe me, but Eric and a few others are just absolutely getting fisted, just getting absolutely fisted over for no reason. I'm using different words because I'm tired of dropping the F-bomb every 5 seconds. It's just unreasonable. It's unbelievable. And it's ununderstand. It's like I can't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't know if I want to understand it. It's just unbelievable, honestly. And I'm at a loss for words at this point, folks. Honestly, I don't know what more to say other than this is depressing that crap like this happens and nobody cares. But anyhow, everyone, I think that's gonna wrap it up for me because it is 1:45 a.m. my time. I'm on the Eastern Standard Time, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up because my neighbors are probably getting upset now. So thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate you all. You have been so lovely, so appreciative. Thank you everyone who has donated to me. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed to my Patreon. And if you have not, join my Patreon. $5 a month gets you into my Discord server and you get to see a movie every Friday night. And also if you donate, you will not only be shown on camera, but if you donate to my Streamlabs, you may just find yourself on an episode of Epic or Trash or on a live stream like this where we get to talk about videos together or debate whatever you like. let's see. Like I said, I've got a merch store too with Streamlabs now. So you want to buy a shirt or a hat with my logo on it, you can buy that. Some more shirts and more content is on the way. I got some ideas with some clothes that I'm gonna be posting up soon that I think will be really cool for the show Epic or Trash. Excuse me, I apologize. Let's see what else. Let's see. Yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button, share, like, follow me everywhere at Denim Tims LLC. Well, let's see what else. Well, like I said, go check out Coco Crazy. Check her out, great channel. Check out Scapegoat, check out August the Duck. Make sure you subscribe to them, phenomenal creators. More content coming soon, more drum covers, some epic drum covers, and get ready for the Halloween season. Like I said, Horror House Media is coming back in full swing. A lot of horror, a lot of great cosplaying, a lot of great covers, and some epic or trash on one of my all-time favorite horror franchises. I won't say much more than that. Just know it's going to be great. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, this is AJ Tims of the Den of Tims signing out. Have a good one, everyone.